Have you ever heard of a creature so dangerous, so bizarre, that just seeing it could make your heart race in terror? There are animals in the world that seem to have crawled right out of a nightmare, and if you ever encounter one, the only thing you should do is run, fast. These creatures don't just sting or bite, they can end your life in minutes. How many people walk into their habitats unaware of the danger lurking nearby? Today we'll look at some of the most terrifying animals that will make you rethink your next outdoor adventure. Pack your things and let's explore this together. With over 8 million species on Earth, it's easy to feel like we've mapped out every corner of the animal kingdom. But the truth is, we've barely scratched the surface. Beneath the well-known predators, like lions and bears, there's a hidden world of creatures that are even more dangerous. Animals that most people have never heard of, and they're lurking in places you'd least expect. From the dense jungles of the Amazon to the quiet deserts of Africa, and even in shallow ocean waters, these animals are far deadlier than they seem. They don't tower over you or roar with warning. In fact, they're small, silent, and often invisible until it's too late. You could walk right past them without realizing that danger is staring you in the face. What's even more terrifying, these creatures don't need brute strength to bring you down. One bite, one sting, or even a brush against their skin can be enough to stop your heart or leave you paralyzed. If you ever find yourself in their territory, the smartest thing to do is run and ask for help. We're going to uncover 7 of these strange, lethal animals, each one deadlier and stranger than the last. Let's start with one of the deadliest scorpions in the world, the Stalker. Beneath the quiet sands of North Africa and the Middle East lurks a creature no bigger than your thumb, but its sting can bring even the toughest to their knees. The Stalker scorpion might seem harmless at first glance, but within seconds of being stung, a wave of agony begins, unbearable pain that intensifies into convulsions, muscle spasms, and worse. This isn't just discomfort. Its venom attacks the nervous system, and without treatment, the consequences can be fatal. Experts warn that children and vulnerable individuals are at the greatest risk, making every step near its habitat a game of life or death. Next up is the carpet viper, one of the most dangerous snakes in the world. The carpet viper is a silent threat, lurking among rocks and dry grass, waiting for the unfortunate moment when someone unknowingly crosses its path. Its venom is a deadly cocktail, not only causing paralysis, but also setting off a horrifying chain reaction of internal bleeding. Victims feel an intense burning sensation as the venom spreads, slowly breaking down their blood cells, making survival nearly impossible without swift medical intervention. This snake holds the grim title of being the deadliest in Africa, responsible for more fatalities than any other. It may seem calm, but one wrong step is enough to seal your fate. Now, who would expect bees to make this list? But the Africanized honeybee, commonly known as the killer bee, earned its terrifying reputation for good reason. These bees are far more aggressive than your average honeybee and attack in swarms. Once provoked, they will chase you for up to a mile, and their venom can cause serious allergic reactions. A few stings might not be fatal, but hundreds? That's a whole different story. Trust me, if you hear that buzzing get louder, start running. The Brazilian wandering spider is another creature to avoid at all costs. Found in South American rainforests, it's considered the world's most venomous spider. Its bite can cause intense pain, paralysis, and in some cases, death. Unlike many other spiders that hide in dark corners, the Brazilian wandering spider doesn't build webs, but rather, as its name suggests, it wanders the forest floor. And it's aggressive. Just brushing against one could be enough to trigger an attack. And if you thought snakes and spiders were bad, wait until you hear about the black mamba. The black mamba is not just a snake, it's a nightmare come to life. Clocking in at speeds of up to 12 miles per hour, this serpent can chase down prey and strike before you even realize it's near. With each bite, it injects a potent neurotoxin that races through your body, causing paralysis, dizziness, and eventually respiratory failure. What makes it even more terrifying? It doesn't just bite once, It strikes repeatedly, delivering enough venom to unalive multiple humans. If you spot that sleek, dark body coiling in the grass, it's already too late to hesitate. Run, and run fast. Tiny but equally deadly is the Tessive Fly. The Tessive Fly may look like any ordinary insect, but its bite can be far deadlier than you think. Native to sub-Saharan Africa, this tiny creature is responsible for spreading sleeping sickness, a disease that starts with a mild fever and headaches, but can quickly spiral into confusion, neurological damage, and even death if untreated. What makes it even more terrifying is the way it feeds. These flies don't just bite and fly away, they latch onto you, injecting parasites into your bloodstream that can wreak havoc on your body. The moment you feel that sharp sting, you're already at risk. Seek help immediately before it's too late. Lastly, the beautiful, but the most highly dangerous in the list, blue-ringed octopus. The blue-ringed octopus is a creature that mesmerizes at first glance, its vibrant blue rings pulsing in the water, a warning sign often mistaken for mere beauty. Found lurking in tide pools of the Pacific and Indian Oceans, this small octopus is only about the size of a golf ball, but don't let its size fool you. Beneath its striking appearance lies one of the deadliest venoms in the ocean, a neurotoxin so potent that it can end one's existence in mere minutes. What makes it even more terrifying is the fact that its bite is nearly painless. You might not even realize you've been bitten until it's too late. The venom begins to take over, paralyzing your muscles, making it impossible to call for help or even move. And the worst part, there's no known antidote. As you lose control of your body, the venom quietly shuts down your respiratory system. Swimming near coral reefs where these octopuses hide can go from a peaceful underwater experience to a deadly encounter in the blink of an eye. When those blue rings start to glow, it's already a sign that danger is near, and there's no time to waste. These creatures, from the death stalker to the blue-ringed octopus, serve as a reminder that nature, while beautiful, can be deadly. They are fascinating in their uniqueness, but horrifying in their lethality. While many of us may never encounter them, it's always better to be prepared and aware of the dangers that lurk in the wild. You never know when you might stumble upon one of these dangerous animals, so remember, if you see one, run and seek help as fast as possible. Nature's got its wonders, but some of them can be downright terrifying. What do you think? Have you ever encountered a dangerous animal? Or are there other strange creatures you think should be on this list? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to check our channel for more videos like this, where we uncover more of nature's unusual and sometimes deadly secrets. Until next time, stay safe.